Morning, legends. Today I've got a Range Rover in for a no start issue. It's had a new battery fitted. There's no fault codes in the ECU, so pretty much I'm thinking it's starter motor rather than getting underneath this thing because it is dropped on the ground. I'm going to test the relay, and I thought I'd show you guys how to test a relay. Now, there is a few different types of relays, so you do need to be careful. There's one, like you pretty much got two standard style relays, and then there's one that I call a side 30. And if you look at the wiring diagram, which is under there, the 30 is over on this pin, not the one standing, not that pin. So you do have to be careful because you put the wrong relay into the wrong car. For example, you put this relay into a VT Commodore, anything like that, the whole wiring harness will fry. So be very careful. But simple test that you can do with a test light, and then I can show you another way to jump it, but you do need to be very aware of how this works before you do this. Now, this is the location of my starter motor relay. Basically just got my test light out. So I've got power from the battery. I've got no inputs basically because no one's in there pressing the button. But what I can do now is I can change it from the negative post over to the positive post, and then I should have a really good earth, and that'll tell me if it's connected to the starter motor, which is this one here. So that's telling me I've got a starter motor connected to this wiring. So knowing that I've got power and I've also got a direct wire down to the starter motor, I can pretty much just jump this relay and just test, like basically bypass the relay to see if the relay's faulty. It also gives me an opportunity to hear what the starter motor sounds like from under the engine bay without being in the car, because this is a keyless start, so it's a little bit temperamental. Now, this is a really good wire that I've basically made up. It's literally just got a couple of plugs on the end and I've got a fuse. So if for any reason this wire that I'm about to jump is wrong or something silly, the fuse will blow before it causes any damage to any wiring. So I know I've got power on this one, and now I'm going to basically just jump it straight to this one, and I can actually hear the starter motor trying to engage, and you can see that little spark there, which means the solenoid is working, but it's obviously not starting the. So like I said, be very careful of what relay you're using. Understand what the diagram is before you do touch anything like this, because you can cause a lot of issues. But having that fuse there does save a little bit potential damage if you did do the wrong thing. Anyway, have a great day, and catch you all around.